nothing to be afraid. As long as price comes into your POI, okay, you take this trade from here. Remember what I said, your POI has to be inside this Asian field, not outside here. It cannot be outside. It cannot be here. No, it must be inside this range here. It must be in this range, and you have to apply a lot of patience to it. Okay, this pattern will not come every day, but when it comes, it plays out beautifully. Okay, plays out very beautifully. All right. Now, during the New York session, okay, before then, price must have been retracing, or even during the New York session, it will retrace into the POI. Okay, if it doesn't, fine, you let it go. That is another type of candlestick formation. Okay, we call that consolidation. London expands. Okay, that and in that in such situation, you see London expanding this way. Okay, and you see a long price rally to the upside. Okay, a very large expansion to the upside. You get, but for the AMD, we're talking about the AMD, so we'll focus on that. Sure, you get. So now, price comes into our POI, we always get a break of structure, okay? Or we always get a break of structure either on the lower time frame, okay? You can go to the lower time frame and look for a break of structure. Then you look for a retracement into your discount level, okay? You look for a retracement into your discount level, and you can enter from, this could be your entry, okay? This could be your entry. This could be your entry, okay? On lower time frame, like I said, on lower time frame, on a lower time frame, this could be your entry, okay? This could be your entry, okay? I personally, I don't enter from here, okay? I don't enter from there. You understand? I personally don't enter from there. This is where my entry is, okay? I enter from what? This PDRA. This is my entry. So you have two chances. You could enter from here, or you could enter from here. If you want to be conservative, okay, this is the conservative entry. Okay, this is the conservative entry. Okay, you don't want to take chances. You don't want to take chances. Conservative. Okay, you don't want to take chances. This is your conservative entry. Okay, this is your what? High risk entry. Is high risk entry, low risk entry. Okay, so you could enter from here. If you're a beginner, you could use this setup, enter from here. But if you get to understand, if you get to understand this setup properly, very well, if you're grinded in it properly and you understand it when it plays out, you could start entering from your high risk entry. Yeah. Why am I saying enter from your high risk entry? It's very important because most times price will just come in here and boom. Remember what I said? I said this field is a landmine. Okay, price could just come in. Okay, price could just come in and explode out without, if it will explode and it will give you a break of structure, but it will not give you the opportunity to come back down into enter again. Because what? We're in the New York Q zone, there's a lot of volume in it. Okay, there's a lot of volume in it. Okay, so I encourage you to back test. Okay, do your back test, build your confidence in this setup. Okay, then start taking the high risk entries. Okay, your SL should not be, your SL should always be at least 2 pips lower than the old low. Okay, 2 pips lower than the old low. Okay, which is this. Your entry SL should be 2 pips lower than the old low, because an old low is still a POI. Okay, price could just come, take out that old low, then continue buying. You understand? You don't want to be caught off guard. All right. So it could be, it's just as simple as this. Okay, you have your POI here. This is your old low. Let me take this old low here and mark this my old low. Okay, say I put my SL somewhere here. If this is 9.5, I could say this is 11.5 or 12. Okay, I set it as 12. I set it as 12. And what I target for this old high here. Okay, I could target for this old high here. Hmm? You target this old high. You target this old high before that was formed before price retraced into your POR. You could target that point level, or there's always an old high most of the times. Okay, there's always this old high somewhere here. Okay, for the previous day, if we had a bullish scenario, okay, you target this high instead. Or if you want to be conservative, okay, okay, you could target this old high, okay, or this high that was created if you want to be conservative. Then if you want to be more conservative, you could just target a 1 to 2. Okay. If you want to be conservative, you could just target a 1 to 2. Easy. You see, if you look properly, you see, even before the breakout, you already got your 1 to 2. If you want to be conservative. But if you just want to go all in, don't take your risk, you don't care what happens, you just target this old high, and it's perfect. It's more than perfect. But there are in some situations you might have this old high very sorry. In some situations, sorry, you might have this old high as low as this before price what retrace into what? Wait, hold on 1 minute. Yeah. Okay. In some situation, price might just go this level and break back, start retracing into your POI. Yeah. Now, this level might not give you even 1 to 1. All right. It might not give you 1 to 1 or 1 to 2. Okay. Now, what do you do? What do you do? So it might not give you a good ARA. Sorry, it might not give you a good ARA, okay, compared to what this will give you if it breaks out with good volume and comes back, compared to what this will give you, okay? It might not give you a good ARA here. Then what do? You target 1 to 2. You get what you want to get and you leave the market. You understand? We are not in the market to ride the whole wave. Even ICT said it himself. You are not in the market to ride the whole wave. You are just in there to take a little and jump out. Initially, when I started learning strategy, I would always want to get my entry. Okay. I always want to get my entry. I always want to get my entries from this level. Okay. I always want to get my entries from this level. Okay. But over time, I got to understand that you need to understand that the AMD setup has been set first. Because even during when I was taking my entries from me, I took a lot of losses. Because price might just come back and ignore this level and just break this out and tell you, oh, I'm not forming an AMD today. You understand what I told you about Asian field being landmine? Price could just come, okay, give you a setup like this, then go taps a landmine and breaks out of it. Now, your own forecast or your own anticipation was this is an AMD setup because you had a breakout here. No, it doesn't work like that. You need this confirmation of breaking this high. You need this confirmation of what? Breaking this high. Okay? You need this confirmation of breaking this high. All right? So if you get that confirmation, that is all you need. You immediately you get this confirmation, you start looking for available POIs, okay, that reflect multiple time frames, not just a single time frame. You don't want to use 15-minute time frame POIs. You want to use a POI that is on 30 minutes or an hour. Okay. You want to see your time frame. If it's on 15 minutes, you want to see it on 30 minutes. If it's on 30 minutes, beautiful. Okay. If it's not on if it's on 15 minutes and it's not on 30 minutes, that's invalid. Remember, okay, remember very well. Okay, now let's say um let's write something here. Okay, our guide to how we enter trades. Okay, AMD setup, AMD setup guide. All right, so let's say one, we want to have previous day bullish. Okay, previous day bullish. So Asia ranges. Okay, London manipulates and breaks out of Asia high or lows before highs or lows. Okay, search for available for valid POIs in the Asian field. 5. Pick your entry. Okay, so this is it. This is what you should be looking for. Okay. Okay, let's say this should be previous day bias. Okay, you see, we have our AMD setup guide. Previous day bias. Okay, if your previous day was bearish and you get a bullish formation, ignore it. Ignore it. It's not worth it. Okay, if your previous day was bearish, now the only way you can take it when it's bearish, if you have a hangman. This is a hangman. Where's the hangman? Think. Okay, let's just this is a hangman. Okay, it's a price action formation. Okay, this is a hangman. Yeah, this is a hangman. This is a hangman. Okay, this is a hangman. Okay, now you could have a bullish. You want to see a bullish candle. Okay, bullish candle. Okay, you want to see a bullish candle coming in. Now, even if this is going to be a bearish candle, okay, if this is going to close bearish, you want it to be a hangman. All right. If it's a hangman, I'll show you an example of this on the chart when we go on the chart. I think this happened somewhere on your GBP card or so. Okay. So first of all, we're going to copy this and make sure we take it along us when yes. So let's go on the chart. Let's go on the chart. Let's pick out examples.